So our producers want us to read this. What you are about to enjoy or hate is simply three friends talking football and talking out their asses. Opinions mostly is for entertainment purposes only. You may offer great insights into the NFL and perspectives no one else has. Possible side effects do include feelings getting hurt, being offended, and losing respect for one another.
What's up, opinions mostly, friends, family, and faithful viewers? Welcome to another installment of your favorite podcast that no one's ever heard of except for you. We're going to talk some football, ladies and gentlemen, because it's right around the corner. But first, let me introduce the one, the only, Aaron the Hammer Quillen, baby.
Me? Hi.
Hey, sir. How are you doing today? How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are y'all doing?
Sounds like you're about to go to Tennessee, no?
Maybe.
We're fantastic, dude. I want to start like a new thing with our introductions. I just want to know, what's one thing that you want to know?
That I want to know?
Yeah, what do you want to know?
One thing I would like to know. That my baby is home. My baby is home.
Damn. Took you years to get that thing. Let's see.
Yeah.
Where's your little name tag?
Oh, where is it? Yep, right there.
Look at
Carter
that.
Amron. Aaron Quillen. Right there. Let's go, boy.
That looks good, dude. Congratulations. You earned it.
Thank you. I did earn it.
Do you remember what your record was?
No, it wasn't fabulous though. I remember that. I think I still was first in the league though, if I remember correctly.
Who'd you play?
First or second, I thought, right?
I played your cousin, I think.
Caleb. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say he was close up there too at the top.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. I'm glad you finally got that.
Thank you.
Plaque looks great. Maybe you'll run it back round 2 this year.
I hope so.
We've yet to have a back-to-back winner on that trophy.
I mean, there's a first time for everything.
Be
that guy.
You could be that guy. Oh, wait, that ties into my speaking of first times for everything that you said you could be that guy. Give it up for Joe Specialty Scholarage.
Oh,
up,
welcome,
dude?
lads. It is nice to be back. You know, Aaron, it's actually appropriate you get your trophy right now because if you think about it, every team doesn't get their trophy or rings until the start of the next season, right before it. So it kind of falls in line if you think about it here.
Yes, these are straight facts, Joe.
Yeah,
Facts entirely.
Nick, when are we doing rings? You know,
When are we doing rings?
yeah. So we got the fantasy trophy with the Stanley Cup trophy with our name on it. When are we gonna get the ring fitting? You know.
Okay, look. It took me 4 years of paying out of pocket to get plaques for an extra $2, okay, per person out of you guys. And some of you guys don't even want to do it. You think I'm going to pitch in for rings and buy the rings now too?
We'll have to do some collective
A little
bargaining.
much. It's a little much.
Bro,
I'm not going to walk around fucking Walmart while I'm grocery shopping with a goddamn fantasy ring on. Come on. Trophies is enough.
That's for the sports bar, Aaron.
Now that you say that, walking around
What
Walmart.
sports bar? I live in fucking Sonora.
There's a couple out there.
Applebee's. No.
Applebee's, yeah, there you go.
Right, yeah.
Just like,
Yeah, look at
Drift
me.
out
I'm
at
so
the
good
bar.
at fantasy football.
I
I know a thing or two about PPR.
Old guy across the bar just like slides you a Bud Light.
Yeah.
Like,
Is that a guy?
Yeah.
Are we sure that's a guy?
It's Bud Light. We
all
can't
those
tell.
rings too. I don't know. Anything's possible. Joe, what's one thing you got to know, dude?
One thing I got to know is in the corporate world, people that get pissed off and angry at clients or other employees, they turn to AI to write the response email because they're too pissed off to do it.
That really happened?
Very smart, very clever, yeah. In the world of AI,
AI is good for that.
yeah,
you're
it's
too
smart.
pissed off, you have ChatGPT make you an email.
That's true. That is true. Nick, just a side note. Do you remember that time we got hammered in Applebee's? And your mom had to come pick us up?
Good Lord.
Here we go. I remember a lot of good times around the Applebee's area. Yeah.
You mean in like the parking lot of Applebee's?
Yeah, well, I'm specifically.
I think he's talking about the Walmart parking lot.
The massive parking lot, man.
Exactly.
Oh my
exactly
gosh.
that I remember. because I wasn't drinking.
It's been long enough. I'll just say I backed into a fucking car when I was 17 and drove away.
I wasn't there. I was not in the vehicle.
I think it goes past the statute of limitations of being able to charge me. I was a minor, you know. Not my proudest moment. I regret it every day. I still think about it and like get all like embarrassed.
Dude, that lady,
that was wrong.
She's searching for you still. Okay.
Oh, I lifted it off the ground. It was bad.
Oh man. Okay.
So me and Jake are in the Jeep Cherokee. Aaron's right there blasting music, like being all cool, you know, like he was hot shit, and he was even hotter shit by the popo. Because what ended up happening was we're sitting there. He backs up, hits this car, and like I mean, it lifts. Like here's the back end, and he backed into it. It goes. And me and Jake are like, oh, and you just see Aaron go. And just like floor it, dude.
I was out of there so fast. I panicked. I did the wrong thing, kids. I did the wrong things.
To be fair, me and Jake drove by slowly because we were like, we're not gonna catch him now. So like we drove by slow. It didn't look like there was damage to it. So, you know, there's that. Maybe internally, but not externally.
Oh yeah.
Suspension system might have been, you know.
Anyway, on that note.
I'm also your host, and then I watched a hit and run. That's my note. No, it's good to be back. I'm excited for football, and you know, things have been a little crazy in my world, but they're getting better, and it's one thing at a time. We're learning hard lessons, and they're all good. Our baby is healthy, and that's my thing to know. I'm blessed and excited. Okay, enough of the sappy bullshit and the incriminations. Let's talk football. So, you guys have obviously been paying attention. We got 4 new stadiums on the rise. 4 new incoming stadiums being built as we speak. The one that we've all kind of known about for a long time is the new Tennessee Titans Stadium over here in my neck of the woods, right across, the river from my work. Nissan Stadium. Is what? Pause. Oh, Joe's going special screen here. Look at this guy. There you go. Beautiful. Right on cue. So yeah, as you can see, they're constructing a new stadium. I think it's due in 2027 though. I think I should have pulled this up. I should have been more prepared, but I'm not. Mm-hmm. Oh, opening fall 2026. My bad.
That's next season.
Naming rights are currently TBD. Capacity is going to be 60,000. Okay. Costing $2.1 billion. Yet we cannot get the downtown traffic figured out on the weekends. So everyone that works downtown spends an extra hour and a half in the garage. Thank you very much. If you give a couple of like officers the right to like, you know, move traffic, that would help, and it wouldn't cost you $2.1 billion, but whatever. It's not about us. It's about football and all the money that they can make.
How much taxpayer money is paying for that?
Yeah, well, it ain't paying for shit. It ain't doing shit. Okay. Oh. I mean, actually, our taxes went up. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, I'm rambling here. I'm excited. I'll definitely go out there when it opens at some point during the season and let you guys know.
I'll go out there when the Raiders are in town.
There you
Check
go.
out the new stadium.
Yeah, that'd be fun, dude. Mm-hmm. It's always a good time. There's like never any like craziness or any hate there. It's always fun. Like it's great.
No,
everyone has.
I wore my Raiders jersey out there for my birthday, and hella people were stopping me and saying, "Go Raiders!"
I saw a dude with a Raiders sticker on his truck, and I was like, "That guy's from California." Straight up.
Oh, that's when you were picking me up. That same trip too.
Was that? Okay.
Yeah. Because you're like, "Oh, it's a sign. There's a Raiders sticker." As I'm waiting to pick you up from the airport. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. They're all over the place. I mean, we're transplant city, so.
Yep.
All right. May's making noise back there. Sorry. Next up, we got the Washington Commanders. Okay, so in Washington D.C. Stadium. Let's see. We got capacity of 65,000. The surface is TBD, so I'm kind of wondering, what does that mean? Turf? They're talking about turf here. We're gonna go asterisk.
It's probably gonna be turf.
Either turf or they're gonna try to do what Vegas does and grows it outside and puts it inside.
I mean, hey, that's pretty cool. That's what they should be doing.
Mm-hmm.
Naming
All
rights.
teams should be doing that.
Yes. Hell. Hell yeah. Naming rights are TBD, so we don't know yet. But the cost is $3.7 billion. Holy smokes. Public financing $1 billion, private financing $2.7 billion. So someone's putting a lot of money into this, which I mean, it makes sense when you're in the nation's capital. You might as well as go big, and the Commanders are an up and coming team. Although I saw something where Jaden Daniels, the opposing quarterbacks he played last year, were not impressive till the end of the year. I forgot. I meant to bring that up in this episode, but maybe we'll talk about it next time. 65,000 fans. I have never been there. I've never been to their old stadium. Has anyone?
No.
It's going to be the site of their old stadium, Robert Kennedy's Stadium,
RFK
on the Capitol Mall.
So, yeah, well, that's another cool stadium. They deserve it. It'll be interesting. Hopefully that helps them out a lot. Maybe they'll go back to the Redskins. No.
Yeah, move out of that piece of shit stadium they're in right now.
All right, the one that I could give two shits about. Give it up for the Chicago Bears, everybody. I don't know why this is even happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chicago. We got a capacity right now, they're going to do 65,000 people. Surface again is TBD. It's going to open fall of 2028 is their deadline, their time here. Naming rights are TBD. Cost $3.2 billion. So we're going up here in price. There's a trend. They beat them by 0.1 billion. 1 billion. Private financing, Bears $2.05 billion, NFL 300 million, excuse me. So where's that extra money coming from?
That's fair.
I don't know. I know how to count to 10, so I can't help you.
1 billion, isn't that like, $100 million?
Times 10, yeah.
Times 10,
yeah, like I said,
that's where the 10 comes in.
Yeah. The power of 10, baby. So Soldier Field, rip, brother. I haven't actually been to Soldier Field, which maybe I should have gone for the rivalry or something, but I don't know. That's out of my league. I ain't got the funds for that right now. I'm about to have a baby, so let's fuck that.
Yeah, dog. He's about to have a baby.
Their big thing is they want a dome. They want a rooftop. They explored like a decade ago if they could build a retractable dome over the existing stadium, but it would cost more to do that than to tear down and build a new stadium.
Go ahead, Aaron.
I'm just, I was probably going a little bit off topic from the new stadiums, but like they're building all these indoor stadiums. Like how many outdoor stadiums are gonna be left? Just Lambeau, which is great, but I don't know. I don't like the idea of every stadium being closed. Like takes away football weather.
Yeah, exactly. Like when you play out on the streets when you were young, with your friends, you ain't playing in a dome. Like y'all grew up doing this, like having fun.
Like I went to 2 or 3 Raider games in Oakland and dumping rain, and those are some of the best, most fun times. It's on my bucket list to go to fucking Lambeau in winter.
Hell yeah, dude!
Like,
that was a great time, dude. My mustache and beard got so covered in not snow, but in ice. It was awesome. This is how it's supposed to be.
I want that. I want my whole beard to freeze.
Eyebrows for me. It was eyebrows for me. So Aaron, I agree with you, but the whole underlying reason they're doing this is so that they can host events year round, and it's just a way for the owners to make money in the off season. But I totally agree with you. I mean, that's the whole point of a retractable stadium, retractable roof thing, right? What are we doing?
Billionaires are ruining this world.
Mm-hmm.
Just they're taking the fun out of everything.
Yeah, they want to be comfortable. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, no,
live like the rest of us.
Yeah, right.
Aren't those owner suites like, weatherized anyway? Like who cares?
Yeah, I know. Like what?
Yeah, no, you're right.
He's like, oh no, I want to be able to open. No,
what? The owners can't afford a little space here to put in there.
Yeah,
I mean, come on, what are we doing?
No, that's gonna jack up the electricity bill just that much.
Yeah. We only spent like $5 billion on this. All right. Last but not least is actually a decent segue from Aaron's point, though. Buffalo Bills Stadium, dude, in Buffalo, New York. So this is an outdoor stadium. They're gonna keep it OG, and it's gonna snow like a mother because it does there, and we've all seen it. Capacity is gonna be 62,000. The surface is grass. They're gonna stick to the grass thing.
Thank you.
Look, I mean, look at that. That looks badass.
Look at the
badass.
comparison, though.
Really
like,
yeah, and Buffalo,
it's huge,
strong team. They deserve it. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
Absolutely. It's gladiator.
Yeah.
So this one's gonna open fall of 2026. Naming rights are to be determined. The cost is only 1.4 billion. It's all that dome, man. It's got to be that dome money.
Yeah.
You have to heat up the whole place.
Well, yeah, you have to do a whole HVAC thing that's even huger.
Yeah, even huger on the outside. New York State, 600 million in. Erie County, which is the county that obviously Buffalo, New York is in, is 250 million. Private financing, Bills 350 mil, NFL 200 mil. So good for them. That'll be a nice stadium, and we can still go there, and it'll be like nothing really changed. It's just across the street.
Well, at least they're
parking.
making an outdoor one too.
Yeah, they're committed to they're committed to having that outdoor weather advantage like the Packers do. I guess the Bengals,
Yeah.
Which is great. I support that. All right. So those are new up and coming stadiums, guys. They're being built. I look forward to seeing the new stuff that happens. I am just glad that Lambeau is going to retain its Lambeau-ness and not change, as it should not anyways. Any speculation on, well, we already know the Raiders don't need one because they just built one, but any speculation on SoFi, which is also relatively new? I mean, are they going to do any upgrades to anything?
That's too new.
Do they need to build a layered parking lot?
Their parking lot is huge. It's huge. Yeah.
Don't they share a bunch of lots in the forums right there?
Yeah, we walked through it when we went to the Chili Peppers.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, that's badass. Well, then they got it figured out.
It's literally like a fucking mile long. It's crazy.
Dude, that's awesome. Joe, have you been to a game yet down there?
Not yet, no. SoFi? No, not yet, unfortunately.
Dude, what
RJ did, our social media guy. He went to a Raider Ram game last year down there.
I'm told the stadium's absolutely
And wait, what was the result?
I want to say the Rams won.
I think I remember that game.
I mean,
yeah.
Sweet. Okay. Right on, guys. Let's keep moving here. Let's do the preseason ballers. Okay, the guys that have broke out during preseason, which we know preseason you give and take a little. It's all like the guys playing for a job, second stringers, waiting, trying to get their moment to shine. Aaron, what update you got for us? Who are we looking at?
I got 5 guys that stood out. First one, Cam Little, the rookie kicker in Jacksonville. He kicked a 70-yard field goal, which is a preseason record. Again, this is preseason, not regular season, but 70 yards. I think that would actually break the record if it was regular season too.
Mm-hmm.
So just right off. Number 2, got to talk about him. Another Jaguar rookie, Travis Hunter.
What?
He started as wide receiver and cornerback. He had multiple catches in traffic as wide receiver. He broke up passes and he was all over receivers as a cornerback. Does this beg the question? Maybe this is going to be more of a common thing. Like, is he starting a new trend with players that want to be dual threats on both sides of the ball? I guess we'll see.
Yeah, I don't think that that's going to stick. I mean, he had that missed tackle. Yeah, whatever it is. It is what it is, but that's a lot of work.
I think that's just too much work. I think, guys, maybe, especially these younger guys coming in, like the idea of it. But realistically, you're just going to wear yourself out. Number 3 would be Jackson Dart on the Giants. He was 12-19 for passing, 154 yards, 1 touchdown, had a 106 passer rating, He had 3 scoring drives with 19 rushing yards, showed a little bit of mobility. And then number 4 is the rugby player, I believe, from Australia, who's offensive guard for the Raiders. He had an
Mm.
84.6 grade at right guard. He was the 6th best among all guards for week 1, even though it is preseason. 0 pressures allowed from him, and he was dominant on the run block. So looking forward for him, especially, hopefully he'll be a successful transition from a rugby player to a football player. Be good. And then
Yeah,
number
I mean
five,
that's a good start.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, for
So
him.
I mean, the Raiders need it too, bad. So number 5,
Something to look forward.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Shador Sanders. Before he got injured, he threw for 138 yards, had 2 touchdowns. He's pretty accurate in short and deep throws. He coming in, being drafted in the 5th round, fell to the 5th round, I should say. Got put number 4 on their QB depth chart, and then injuries got him to be the starter, and he looks like showed up, you know. So hopefully,
Yeah.
not hopefully, but we'll see. We'll see what happens because we talked about it last time that Browns quarterback room is already interesting. So
Mhm.
those are just 5 players that stuck out through week 1 of the preseason.
Sweet.
Yeah, there you
Well
go.
done. I mean, yeah. I'm interested, I think, most in I like that there's 2 Jaguars on there. I
Mhm.
always like the Jaguars. I don't know. I have like a heart for them. I think that they
Yeah,
could be a good team.
right, right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Joe, you got anything you want to add to any of that?
No, I like the Jackson Dart edition. He definitely looks like he's holding his own. I guess you could say JJ McCarthy maybe, just because we haven't seen anything from him, and he looked pretty steady in his preseason debut. He did above average, and I would hope he would be doing above average considering he's going to be starting quarterback week 1, being a rookie technically. So, no, I have no inquiries about that. Obviously, Shador steals the spotlight with the talk of his performance, which was pretty damn good. Some nice throws. And then to Aaron's point with the Cleveland quarterback room, which we'll be getting into a little later on.
Perfect. All right, cool. Good job, Aaron. Let's go. Let's move.
Thanks.
Staying kind of on the same page here. We're gonna go to the current holdouts, the guys that are been waiting for money. They're pros. A lot of them. They've already been playing the game. We had a new update with one of a big name for Buffalo of all people. So Joe, walk us through that.
Yeah, so we've had one player that has returned from a holdout, James Cook, running back for the Buffalo Bills. 4 years, $48 million contract extension. There's a lot of speculation that this contract should, in theory, get done after the Kyron Williams extension that was signed late last week. So James Cook comes back 48 mil with 30 million guaranteed on the books. So good for him. Josh Allen will have that run back presence that was very vital to them getting as far as they did last year. So one person returns from a holdout, another person enters the holdout. We have Cam Hayward of the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's mulling a holdout. He wants to get a contract extension done. He signed a contract extension last year for 2 years, 29 million. He's due to make 15 million this year, but believes his stats and performance on the field is justified for more. The Steelers are very hesitant because he is 36 years of age, playing defensive end. You want to talk about the Bengals being hesitant with Hendrickson. We got Cam Hayward, but to Cam Hayward's point, I mean, he stayed healthy the last 5, 6 seasons, Pro Bowl the last 5, 7 seasons, is leading the break on that Pittsburgh Steelers defense when TJ Watt's not playing. So he's mulling a holdout right now for only making 15 million a year. So that's our new holdout. The latest news with Trey Henderson, him and the Bengals agree to how long the contract's going to be and how much money it is. It's just how much guaranteed money it is. Trey Hendrickson wants guaranteed money through all 3 years instead of it being front loaded, which is what the Bengals want to do. So that's their discrepancy. Terry McLaurin, still no news. He looks kind of PO'd on the sideline, which was expected. Maybe who knows? Maybe Washington ownership can ask for taxpayer money to pay for his next contract since they're asking for money to pay for the next stadium. I don't know, but Terry McLaurin still, yeah, still no news there. And then of course we got nothing with Micah. I don't know, guys. I think one of two things might happen here. I don't think a deal gets done until after week 1 when the Cowboys lose like 38-7 against the Eagles, or I think he just sits out the season until he gets traded. What are you guys' thoughts?
He's getting traded to
The
Vegas.
drama around
Trade to the Raiders?
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right. That'd be a mean defense, man.
Well, okay.
Yeah, I would.
I'm gonna backtrack. I want McLaurin still for the Packers.
Mhm.
Sorry.
I'll
You knew
give
the
you
Packer fan
McLaurin.
growing up.
We'll take Parsons.
You can have him.
I think he was a Packer fan growing up, Nick. No. He was an Indiana Colts fan growing up. My mistake.
Oh, great. Then it doesn't fucking work.
I know.
Yeah, no. The drama around Dallas right now is crazy. Like Jerry Jones is like talking about them being a soap opera, and like he
leads it.
I don't know what his
insane. Yeah,
he admitted to leading it and creating drama and stir.
Yeah. It doesn't make any sense. That's not what you want out of an owner.
Especially for a star defensive player, you homegrown, developed, drafted, and was a Cowboy fan growing up. I mean, that's just devastating for Micah from his standpoint.
Yeah. Cool. No, I'm glad that James Cook got paid. That's great. He's solid running back. He's draftable in my opinion for fantasy, and I don't know. It kind of scares me that was like a whole thing that they had to wait that long, even though he does what he does. I mean, that guy's a touchdown machine. So it's also a concern for fantasy, and I'm going to talk, a little bit about the fantasy stuff here, being an issue for me. But yeah, he's I don't know. Is he as good or better than his brother?
Good question. Dalvin Cook was really good fantasy wise.
Yeah, he was. I think Dalvin Cook was better just because James Cook, there's a lot of offensive weapons around him, and Josh Allen also does a lot of running. As to where back in Minnesota, it was Kirk Cousins, and they didn't really have too great of a receiving room, so they relied more on Dalvin Cook, who's able to produce more. So he was better for fantasy.
Yeah. Better for fantasy and the team, I guess. Joe, you saying Dalvin too?
Well, I guess Stephon Diggs was on the team, but
Adam Thielen as well.
Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's hard to say. The offense in Buffalo is a lot different than the offense that was being ran in Minnesota, with a much better quarterback in Buffalo. I don't know, man.
You just said what I said in different words.
I think James Cook runs for more, though.
I think Dalvin Cook did in Minnesota?
I saw Dalvin. It was 50-50 for me because I thought he caught a lot of balls too, like a Christian McCaffrey type of receiver.
Yeah, but he put up a lot of fantasy points. That was the question.
Probably Dalvin Cook then. By hair. I like James Cook a lot.
It's okay, boys. It's okay.
Oh, you're silly.
James Cook's time's not up, so he can still.
His legacy hasn't been written yet.
Yeah, there you go. That's the way to put it. All right, sweet. Good job, Joe. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Except I don't right now. We're gonna keep moving, and we're gonna give on to our next topic here, guys. The toughest division in each conference. All right, I'm gonna start this one off because I gotta pee. Let's do AFC East first, and this one's easy. I'm just gonna say it, and then you guys can talk and do your parts. Toughest, obviously, has got to be the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
I
mean, I agree with that. Like, are we talking about like just the toughest divisions in general, and then the best team from that?
Yeah, I thought we were going to talk about toughest divisions in each conference, or like the hardest.
Yeah, but I mean, that could be a tough division though. It really depends on the coaching changes in New England, um, and see if Vrabel can revamp the New England Patriots. Depends on how well Tua is doing. If Hill doesn't end up wanting to be traded too from the Dolphins, and if Justin Field, I know he's injured right now, but I mean he could be good and lead the Jets too. They still have great offensive line and solid defense.
Yeah, I was told the Jets, their best part of the offense or best part of their team was the offensive line. That's what I was.
Yeah,
That's what was being reported at Jets camp. Uh, what's his name?
Brees
Yeah,
No, the quarterback for the Jets.
Justin Fields.
I think he's back. I saw him playing against the Packers last weekend. I don't know if his toe is fully healed, but he's definitely playing. I think the Patriots are 1 year away. I think they'll be like 7-9,
Mhm.
not 8-9, something like that.
I heard you guys will always being in the sorry. We'll do like the toughest teams, the best teams in each division, but then we'll get to the divisions in each conference.
Okay. Bills run away with this division,
Sorry.
AFC East.
Yeah.
No questions asked.
Yeah. All right, keep moving. We're gonna do the AFC. What the hell? AFC West. Toughest team, and then we'll, like I said, we'll circle back. I'm gonna just take this one to Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
Ah.
It's hard to beat a team where the refs, are also the players too.
Joe's
But,
siding with that. We're just moving on. Okay.
I'd argue I think there's still an argument that could be made for the Broncos. Probably the best defense on paper, developing Bo Nix. They see each other twice a year. I think they can definitely scrap out with the Chiefs,
Nah, fuck all y'all. It's the Raiders all the way. Let's go. We're winning the Super Bowl.
All right, Homer.
Yeah.
It'd be a tough.
This guy's
Be a very competitive division, though.
AFC North. This is going to be a good one. Baltimore Ravens, Cincinnati Bengals, always at the top. Which one's going to fall? Which one's not going to show up? Aaron, who do you think?
I think it's to be the Ravens. I think they got something to prove this year, and I think they might do it.
Love it, Joe.
I'm taking Aaron Rodgers, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Rodgers is going to have a flashback 2013 performance with the Packers. 5,000 yards, 45 touchdowns, 6 picks. But I think I'm going to take the Cincinnati Bengals. I think, like to Aaron's point, you make a good point with the Ravens, but you want to talk about a team that has something to prove. The Bengals, who've missed the playoffs twice in the last 2 years, start off slow in September. There you got Joey Burrow playing in these preseason games, which he's never played even when he was a rookie. I think the Cincinnati Bengals, because I think the coaching and management's on the hot seat this year for sure. After signing all their talent to new contracts, with the exception of Trey Hendrickson, of course. Henderson. I think that gets done though. I think that gets done before the regular season.
Yeah, I'm taking Bengals too. I think it's funny that you mentioned the Rodgers thing because I know you're just kind of being crazy, but his first pass in training camp was an interception.
Hey, we talked about this the last podcast. He said
I know. That's why.
Okay, all right.
Why even bringing him up, dude?
Because he lives rent free in Joe's fantasy.
I'm a Rodgers homer.
Joe's got a whole little fantasy island, if you will, and it's just Aaron Rodgers oiled up sunbathing.
Ayahuasca, baby.
It's like, feed me a grape. It's like his ball.
Yeah.
Grapes in the shape of footballs.
Oh
my gosh. All right, AFC South. Houston Texans, the Colts, Jaguars, Tennessee Titans. I would love to see the Jaguars step up, but that's tough for the. I think it's gonna be tough.
It's a big ask.
Exact big ass. That's a good way to put it. Houston Texans should be able to run away with that. Fight me.
No, actually, I'm gonna agree with you. Because Jaguars, meh. Titans suck. They don't, and then the Colts suck
and no
too.
Will Levis. I mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
So that one's pretty easy. Texans should win that, but any given Sunday as well, too, boys. Always keep that in mind.
Any given Sunday. Joe?
Yeah, I mean, the Houston Texans should be the betting favorite. CJ Stroud coming back, third year, maybe after somewhat of a sophomore slump last year. Some people like to say, I didn't think so. They made it to the second round of the playoffs. All right.
Yeah, no.
Tony Delk, he's coming back off ACL, right? The wide receiver.
Should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they got their other receiver there. I forget his name on the other side of the field. Anyone know?
Who are you talking about?
The wide receiver for the Texans? Not.
All I know is Tank
Dell.
Tank Dell.
I had him on my fantasy. Nico Collins.
Nico Collins, thank you. So, and they got a good front seven on defense as well. Probably top half of the league. I'm still convinced for whatever reason the Indianapolis Colts are a sneaky dark horse for this division. If Daniel Jones is the starting quarterback, something is telling me that he's about to be opened up and like released from another quarterback whisperer, similar to Kevin McConnell.
I had that same thought too last week. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, what if Daniel Jones just balls out?
Thank you. And it's not like the Colts don't have weapons. They have weapons on offense, and their defense is manageable. Yeah. So I can see the Colts being a dark horse for the division just based on how weak this division is as well. I mean, the Texans are a runaway, but it's not like they're a runaway like the Buffalo Bills are in their division,
And 2 years ago, I won in a fantasy league because of Daniel Jones. So.
Hey, let's go.
Andy Dimes, you owe him money.
Yeah, it's my money.
Just to add on to the Texans here for a second, because I've totally forgot that this was a thing. Joe Mixon and Nick Chubb are both running backs in the Texans depth chart. And those guys add two different aspects to make it a little more terrifying.
I just got hyper like all of a sudden. So I need you guys to bring up the energy too.
All right.
Sorry. Yeah, football.
Just kidding.
Spelling fault. They're now banned in the league.
Let's keep going. PEDs. NFC East, guys. NFC East. How about we got the Dallas Cowboys? The Gigantes.
I think he's already tuckered out. Poor little feller.
Poor little feller.
I've had a long 5 days, dude. Philadelphia Eagles, Washington Commanders. Yeah, all right. Philadelphia Eagles, I think, are going to take it again. Saquon's going to keep running. He's going to run like crazy. You got Jalen Hurts doing all the things that Jalen Hurts does. I mean, that's all you really need to win, right? But I am a little bit threatened by the Washington Commanders. Okay, the Washington Commanders could be dangerous. They're always dangerous. They were dangerous last year. They could be sneaky. They could have. I haven't looked at their schedule. I got to look at their schedule, but they could have something there that might disrupt the Eagles. Should the Eagles choose not to do another Super Bowl run? Okay.
No, Nick. You got to stop it. Pump the brakes right there, man. I don't know where this energy is coming from. The Commandos, look, they got second-year tape on Jaden McDaniels, okay? We got Terry McLaurin, who won't even be involved with the offense till week 4 because of this contract dispute. Eagles are repeating for the first time in 15, 16, 17, 18 years in the NFC East. Dallas Cowboys will be third in the division. Mark my words.
Aaron?
Yeah, so I'm going to go with the Eagles on this one.
What the hell is this?
Way to argue just because. No. I mean, you have to, right? They're the best team on paper coming in this season.
They're the Super Bowl champs. Run it back.
They literally did run it back. They retained everyone for the most part. Go Birds, go!
You in the jab.
Roseville.
Okay, NFC West. Yeah, we love it. It helps us lose weight. Shout out Always Sunny. If you guys don't watch Always Sunny, new season on Hulu. Fantastic, super funny.
Obviously,
Rob,
just got free promo.
Rob McElhenney sponsor us.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
sponsor us. Shout out
we
to
just
Joe's
gave a
Callaway.
free. Yeah, that too.
Maybe Callaway or Nike sponsor us? I don't know.
Yeah.
I need a new set of clubs. My clubs are over there. You can see them kind of hiding over there. I need a new set of clubs. Callaway.
Actually, I play at like almost all Callaway clubs, so.
All right. What's your
All right.
oh, we already asked. All right, NFC West. We're going all over the place here.
Hell yeah.
Cardinals, Rams, Niners, and the Seahawks. All right, this division right here. They're not like necessarily scary. They're necessarily unsure. It could be any way, anything could happen. Who knows? And I'm gonna pick out of all things, unfortunately, because of Devontae Adams. I'm gonna say he's gonna return back to those glory days with Aaron Rodgers. Okay, I'm gonna buy into all that bullshit, which I love Devontae Adams. Is he like my top like 10 wide receiver of all time? He's sneakily close.
Keep crescendoing,
Let's
Nick.
go. Let's go with the San Francisco 49ers.
Oh, no. You are overselling your hand, brother, with this division.
I'm just going to say the thing that I love the most about the 49ers is they're playing in this new stadium. They got this newer stadium. They got this vibe still going. I think someone has to seal the deal there. And why not let it be Brock Purdy? Okay. Brock Purdy is someone I believe in. Brock Purdy is a man that can play the game. I've seen him play. I like his mechanics. He's very quarterback oriented in the sense that he's OG. He's an OG passer. He likes to throw. I love watching teams throw. Okay. Do I believe that who's your guy, Stafford, that little trash guy? Do I believe that he can get the job done? Sure, he can get the job done. But it seems like he couldn't get it done with Puka Nacua and your other boy, well, I guess irrelevant, Cup. And
No.
I'm going to believe that Christian McCaffrey stays healthy this year for the first time in the last 10 years, is what it seems like. Christian McCaffrey is going to have the fucking season that everybody knew that he could and he would. No, nothing?
Isn't Cooper Kupp on the Seahawks now?
Yeah, that's what I said. Even though it's irrelevant,
okay.
That's what I meant.
Okay.
Like he still couldn't get the job done with Cooper Kupp.
That's fair. Here's the thing: you make some really good points, right?
Yeah,
as long as Matthew Stafford stays healthy, I think the Rams are going to win that division. But if Jimmy G has to come in, they're not going to win, and the Niners will. So we'll see. But overall, on paper, I think the Rams.
Per my last email at the beginning, you and Joe hooking up or whatever. He needs another guy. Yeah, okay. I get where you're going with this. You're trying to get him on it. That's fine.
This is the wrong Aaron. I'm the wrong Aaron for him.
There's only one there's only two Aarons that could fill my heart.
Joe has like a little tear.
Nick, you are completely overselling your hand with this Niners team. First off, I want to point out Brandon Ayuk doesn't even come back till week 6, and we all know people coming off ACL injuries are not their full selves until the year after. Okay, I like your McCaffrey point, but we always preference McCaffrey with that I word. What's that I word, Nick? If.
Oh my!
If ifs were fifths, we'd all be hammered. Okay, I'm just saying. If ifs were fifths, we'd all be hammered. Okay.
Where did you get that from?
ESPN.
Credit to ESPN. It's a good day.
Once an original quote.
If
just one time, Joe,
we'd all be drunk. And look at this. I mean, I know they're the betting favorite because they have the easiest schedule on paper. But we're also forgetting that Ayuk doesn't have as many weapons as he has over the last 3 years. The first 15 games of his career, he went 11-1, and then the last 15 games, he went 6-9. That's what people going down and were injured in the last part of the season. So when people talk about he can step above injuries and elevate himself, I think I got enough data to really prove that he's not the guy that's going to elevate everything around him. And to the point of Jimmy G here and Shanahan, Jimmy G looked great in the Shanahan system, did he not? When he came over from New England, they went to the Super Bowl. Onto the NFC Championship game. So how much of this is Brock
6 years
Purdy?
ago?
How much
did you not see Jimmy G starting in Vegas?
I understand that. I'm saying when Jimmy G was with the Niners, though,
it didn't matter about the system, Joe. He could not throw a fucking ball.
I'm crediting that he looked better in the system with Shanahan
6 years ago.
Mm-hmm. So how much is this as the system versus the talent of
Sorry,
Brock Purdy?
Every time I hear Jimmy G, I get triggered.
Jimmy G was tearing up the Dallas Cowboys defense that shared camps last week, so I will put that out there. But
yeah, well, did we not just talk about how bad the Cowboys suck?
Allegedly, I'm gonna strike that from the record.
Yeah,
so.
no. Yeah.
I'm taking the Rams, obviously.
Yeah,
yeah. No. That's not surprising. All right, we'll do NFC South next, guys. We got Falcons, Panthers, Saints, Buccaneers. This one for me is pretty easy. I'm just gonna do Bucks because Baker's on the team.
Yep.
They know how
I'm gonna agree with you. I'm gonna agree with you, Bucks. They're just the best team in that division, hands down.
I'm gonna add to this argument or this segment. Watch out for Baker to be a sneaky MVP pick this year. Just be on the lookout for that. Baker could be a sneaky MVP pick, dark horse this year. So I'm taking the Bucks as well.
Okay.
I mean, Evans and Godwin stay healthy. Mm-hmm. It'll be dangerous. Bucky Irving,
that's
run it back.
Too,
defense is good.
Yeah.
Offensive line's formidable.
And I mean, you got the Falcons and the Panthers and the Saints. Like,
we still know where the Falcons are going to be with Michael Penix and everything. That's a wait product.
Yes, but I think it's going to be a learning experience, a learning curve, not curve because it's the start.
Yeah,
anyways,
continuation.
NFC learning.
Yeah,
Bryce Young is learning.
Yeah, we're all in this together. We're all learning. I want to do 1, 2, 3, 4 for the NFC North for obvious reasons. Here's the effed up part. Me starting this is I want to say the Packers, obviously. Go figure. Our wide receiver room is like hurting right now. Everyone's hurt. Like the guys that are healthy. Yeah, the guys that are healthy are dropping balls. That's kind of why I'm like, I want Scary Terry on our team, like Terry McLaurin, dude, all the way, because it'd be a huge help for us. And I think if we were smart and we were paying attention, that's someone we need to go get. But what we got going for us is obviously Jordan Love, Josh Jacobs, Dobbs. Okay, I love Romeo Dobbs, and if he can learn how to catch, and Matthew Golden, our new guy that we just drafted, and he's having break. He's put on a show preseason and in training camp. So I'm a little bit excited around that. As for our defense seems to be the problem the last couple of years, and it's going to be like a hit or miss. I mean, I'm trying to like go down our depth chart.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, it wasn't. Of course, it wasn't Jordan Love. I never fucking said it was Jordan Love. Bro, how long have we done this podcast during like the regular season, like once a week? And have I ever said Jordan Love was the problem? Anyways, this.
Yes.
I pulled some clips.
You're the worst. Bo Mellon, Keyshawn Nixon. We got some cornerbacks going there. Fuck you, McKinney, Bullard. We got a decent defense. If they can put their money where their mouth is, we'll be a dangerous team. So I have to pick because my heart tells me to. Green Bay Packers taken first. Then I'm going to follow it up with the Lions. I'm going to say the Lions are going to get beat this year because I said it last year. And I'm going to keep riding it till they can't. Then Vikings and Bears. All right, go ahead. Whoever. I don't care. Actually, Joe, you go first. Aaron's been going first. I want to hear your stupid fucking bullshit.
I think the Lions will win this division, even with the loss of the coordinators. I think they rally around Dan Campbell. And Jared Goff is still, I think, a top 10 quarterback in this league. He's known the system. They're basically elevating someone within to be the offensive coordinator, so they're going to stay consistent with their offensive scheme. Big questions, like you said, with the Packers, with all the injuries going on. Right now, I want to put the Vikings ahead of them, but that's with the preference of how well J.J. McCarthy does throughout the season. Is there going to be some rookie slumps? Is he going to throw some interceptions because he misreads the defense, something like that? I mean, wide receiver core of Minnesota, the offensive core of Minnesota, from tight end to receivers and the backs are solid. And to your point, the Packers, the guys are going down like flies here with the injuries, including your quarterback with that wrist ligament in his throwing arm. I think his throwing arm? Left arm. Okay. Okay, so that's fine.
He's expected to be fine.
He is, but it's just still time missed from training camp and growing camaraderie with the team and his new receiver from Texas. I think there are some questions with the Packers, but the last 2 seasons under Jordan Love, they have rallied about halfway through and finished strong. So that's something to keep in mind and keep that on the mind here while we're thinking about our predictions here. Our way too early predictions, I might add, going into the season.
Yeah.
And obviously the Bears finished dead last. That's a development team right there, man.
I'm gonna agree with Nick spot on, honestly. I think the Packers are gonna take that division. I think even with the injuries, the wide receiver issues that they are having, they have found ways to win, even with those same issues in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Especially with Josh Jacobs and being able to rely on their defense minus Jair Alexander, obviously. And then the Lions, I think, will be good, but I just don't think they're going to be as good. I think they're going to have a little bit of a fallback. Vikings, who knows with JJ McCarthy, like you were saying, Joe. And then the Chicago Bears are just going to Chicago Bears.
I think with the Bears and their franchise, I think they just want to see growth and development from Caleb, regardless of their record. Does he grow and learn the fundamentals of being a quarterback from Ben Johnson? Does he learn how to read the offense, maybe scheme to scout out the defense a little bit at the line of scrimmage? I think for the Bears, that's all they're looking for, some kind of positive trajectory with their franchise quarterback.
I'm also basing, my biased opinion on our schedule. Our hardest teams that we play all year are our divisional games.
I haven't seen your schedule.
And it's like,
let's pull it up.
It's I'll tell you right now, Detroit, that's a tough game. Washington, that could be a tough game. Yep. Then we got Cleveland, Dallas, Bengals, sure, Arizona, Pittsburgh, Carolina, Philadelphia, New York, Minnesota, Detroit, again, back to back, and Chicago. Okay. Those are all those are all divisional games except for Cincinnati and Washington and toss up.
Your last 3 games, though.
Game in Lambeau or in Pittsburgh?
It's at Pittsburgh, yeah.
No, wait.
At the Pittsburgh.
No, this one is. I think this one's in Ireland.
Oh.
No, it's in. My bad. My bad. No, this is in Pennsylvania. My bad. But Nick, well, you do finish the season out against at Denver, and then versus Baltimore, week 17. So you got some formidable opponents.
Well, Chicago, but yeah. My point is the toughest. All the games in between our divisional games really aren't that difficult, except for maybe Cincinnati,
Cincy, and Philly.
And that's. Oh yeah,
Baltimore.
Philly. Sorry, excuse me. And Philly.
Yeah.
But we almost beat Philadelphia. So
almost.
Yeah,
like that close.
Close is close enough. Close is close enough. No, it was way closer than that. Anyways. Okay. Fun. So the best team, what we're doing, best team division, divisionally.
Each
best
conference.
Best division in each conference. Hardest.
Yeah. Thank you. Best division in each conference. Joe, you want to take the AFC first, and then we'll.
Yeah, I think by default we have to go. I think by default we have to go AFC North. I think that'll be the toughest division. I think the runner-up would be the AFC West. I think that would be the second most competitive division.
You really love those Broncos, don't you?
No, you should hear about everyone talking about Justin Herbert and how he's going to take the Chargers all the way, man. It's just all this hoopla with Justin Herbert. Like, can we win a playoff game first?
And the Raiders are the true dark horse. Like, keep counting us out, guys. Keep counting us out.
Aaron, I did see this meme online where it's like POV being a Raiders fan and you're at the 1-yard line ready to win a playoff game, and you have Pete Carroll as your head coach while Ashton Gentry is your running back.
I haven't seen that, but it doesn't surprise me.
I thought it was pretty funny. He's like, okay.
Aaron, or while Aaron's doing his little drink, do you want to go next?
Yeah,
Your
I agree
AFC.
with Joe. I agree with Joe.
Yeah.
Especially with the AFC West being very close second. Because as much as I hate three teams in that division, obviously the Chiefs, who are the Chiefs, they're always contending to win. Only lost one game last year. With the coaching changes in Los Angeles and in Denver, even though this is Sean Payton's second year, blah blah blah. Bo Nix had a phenomenal rookie season, unbiased, obviously. And they are poised, I should say, to excel from that, take it next step further, giving the Chiefs for the run for their money. Chargers, same thing, with Harbaugh coming in. Raiders hiring Pete Carroll, signing Geno Smith, drafting Genty. They like that's going to be a tough division, but the
Max
AFC
Crosby.
North is the best division in the AFC, hands down, toughest.
Yeah. 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 Toughest. Yep. Agreed. AFC North. It's easy. I kind of want to throw in the AFC East to be contenders with the AFC West, but
Mhm.
their
They're not
backup
there yet.
teams up there,
Yeah.
New England and Jets, yeah, they're just low hanging fruit.
I don't
Just
know if
like
you were
knock them
here,
off the
Nick.
tree.
I don't know if you heard Nick when I said it. I think the Patriots are still a year away from being competitive and competing for that division.
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like that they're like a tough team, and that I always like
Mhm.
tough teams. I like hard,
Vrabel.
dirty football. Like yeah, defender football. Like that sounds great on paper, but does it work on paper? No.
To an extent, it
All
does.
right, let's move
Yeah.
on. Let's go. Yeah, let's go to the NFC. Aaron, toughest division.
NFC. Oh shoot, I was about to say it, but I'm not sure. Um,
Yeah.
it had to be the NFC North. Absolutely, just the Packers and the Lions alone, with the Vikings trailing behind. Um,
Yeah.
I think the NFC North, or the NFC East, but the Giants are in that division too, and that's. But with the Eagles and the Commanders, still gonna stick with the North.
Yeah. Well said. Joe.
I agree. I think the NFC North, you got three teams that can definitely win the division outright. Uh, with the three teams we just discussed. And I agree with Aaron. The runner-up would be the NFC East, but I think we are. I think as a nation of football fans, I think we are actually underselling the Giants a little bit. Word out of camp is Russell Wilson's having the camp of his life. That defensive line and defensive front for the Giants is looking really freaking good. And Aaron mentioned it earlier. Jackson Dart looks like a solid pickup for the Giants going forward with Dayball coaching. And what's his name? The second year wide receiver they have that they drafted out of.
Oh yeah. I had him on my fantasy team. Neighbors,
Yeah, Malik
Malik
Neighbors out
Neighbors.
of LSU. Yeah, he looks like he's going to be in that tier in class of like Justin Jefferson,
Mhm.
Jamar Chase, Cooper Cup from 5 years ago. No.
I would recommend drafting him in your leagues, folks.
Malik Neighbors. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I agree
Right,
with
because he won the trophy.
yeah, I agree with Aaron for sure. NFC North and then NFC East as a runner up.
Yes.
Cowboys are still, we talk shit about the Cowboys. They might be without Micah, but they'll be a competitive team if they stay healthy. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, look at who's number one on there though.
He was number one. Oh,
I don't know what you're talking about.
well,
This is
I
the
would
only
have the
name.
second year.
This is the only name.
Aaron,
I would have had the second year too.
Aaron, you do have the plaque. You can just unscrew that nameplate off there.
No, it's like it's sticky.
Oh,
It's
I just get a little
adhesive.
Just pry it off. Just pry it off. Get
That
a
would
little
be
paint
rude,
chipper.
Joe. That would ruin the trophy and disgrace our league. We would have to
Oh,
start a
That's
new
right.
league called the 4th and 68. Okay, we would lose a yard. Or I guess gain a yard. 4th and 70.
Yeah,
I
you want
mean.
to be yeah.
There you go.
One
I like
less.
that.
There's no point in me echoing everything you guys said. So yeah, NFC North. That's the toughest one.
Great.
All right. Good talk. Good talk, boys. Let's keep going. Joe's got a little segment. He's going to talk about the NFL injuries, the implications. We're going to go back and forth on this one, I'm sure.
Oh,
You
yeah.
already talked about Ayuk, so you mentioned that. And What the hell is that? Okay. I saw the last part that he snuck in there, but Packers losing left and right. Oh, players. Oh, I didn't see that. I was like, what the hell is that mean?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. A lot of
that's
stuff going on preseason. Obviously, we have a bunch of 49er fans that listen to the show. Christian McCaffrey's still healthy. Fingers crossed, right? I mean, he's the star of that offense, I think, outside George Kittle. Brandon Ayuk
he's going to have a healthy year.
He looks healthy. He does look healthy. Yeah. Brandon Ayuk, he's not going to be back till week 6 roughly, which is October 10th against Tampa. But as we all know, like, people just don't fully recover from those ACL injuries till like a full year back. So who knows how effective he's going to be. Also, you still got Juwan Jennings, who's semi-holding out / has an injury, has two years left on his contract, and he's asking for an extension. So, Nick, that's why I'm asking all these questions about the Niners. Is all this drama going on around? What's the their right tackle, Trent Williams. I mean, what is he going to stay healthy the whole season? I said there's questions with this Niners team that I think that are legitimate, but to their point, they do have probably the easiest schedule in the season. The Miami Dolphins have been losing secondary players left and right. Artie Burns, cornerback, is out for the year with an ACL injury. Offensive tackle Liam Inchberg is out for the season with an undisclosed injury. I know he's offense, but when you lose an offensive lineman, that's still bad news. Which the Chargers, they lost someone too. I just had the tab open and now it's closed.
So we don't have
Rashawn Slater. Rashawn Slater is out. He just signed. Yeah, he's out with a torn patellar tendon. And this was 10 days after he signed like a 4-year, $80 million extension. So the Chargers definitely like a blow to them in their season. And then we talk about the Packers, all their injuries to the wide receiver core and some of their defensive players, right, Nick? I mean, so there's some questions and concerns there. Rashad Slater. Yeah, okay. And then I mentioned it earlier, the Browns quarterback room. So we got Kenny Pickett, who's out with an injury. Dylan Gabriel is out with an injury. They had to sign another quarterback.
Tyrod Taylor.
Tyrod? No, it wasn't Tyrod Taylor. It's someone else.
Oh, no, it's Ty Huntley, right?
Ty Huntley. Thank you, Aaron. Joe Flacco is still projected to be the starter week 1. Somehow Shedeur is 4th on the depth chart still. Obviously, they just want to get season out. Dylan Gabriel and Kenny Pickett. Let's see. Matthew Stafford, another big question here is like the back situation. The Rams everyone that talks to the Rams don't seem like concerned at all. They said if week 1 started literally tomorrow, he would be on the field playing against the Houston Texans, which have a nice front 7 on defense. So, unfortunately, a lot of injuries, but nothing big yet. But we still have a lot of preseason to play. We just hope that a lot of these injuries can be summed up here and healed very fastly. And we're just hoping for as little soft tissue injuries as possible. Obviously, the holdouts we got with Micah Parsons, Terry McLaurin, Trey Henderson not practicing. I mean, how is that going to affect their body with getting the reps in and avoiding those soft tissue injuries? So,
man, it always does, right? It always does.
Well, it's like Brandon Ayuk held out, right? And then he tears his ACL, which is considered a soft tissue injury. Nick Bosa on the Niners held out, and he injured himself for a couple of weeks coming back the first game. There's been just so many examples of players that hold out, and then they get to playing.
Well, I was going to say, if you're not playing and training, then your body's getting weaker. And, yeah, you might be at home lifting weights or whatever, but it's not on the same scale of getting hit by a guy every day.
Exactly. Nothing compares to the reps you're getting with the shared team practices and the training camp that you're doing at the facility. You can lift weights and go to 24 all you want, but you're not going to get the same endurance and training, like you said, Nick. Same reps.
Beaches that way.
There you go. It reminds me of that episode of The Office when the new Michael Scott, the guy that's like the head guy, the crazy guy. He's like
Robert California.
Yes, thank you. Robert California, when he's wrestling that one dude in his house, and Dwight's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Wrestle a guy for 30 minutes. You don't have out for like 7 days or whatever. He says something to that effect. It's like, that's exactly true. That's
he's like, you get this intensement in for 30 minutes, you won't need it for 6 months. That was all
there you go.
Flew him in from Japan. Yeah.
Yeah. Just shout out. That's like, there's a truth to that. Like, real life.
100%.
Like, I'm practicing boxing. I'm practicing fighting and all the stuff. And then you don't practice and you like lose some of it. And then you fight someone for real and you get punched. You're like, oh shit.
Well,
that's like totally different than what I expected. Yeah. Sorry, talking logistics here.
A little bit of just a recap of the injury situation, but yeah, that's where we're at. Unfortunately, that's just the way it goes, man. Soft tissue injuries is a new norm. The clear way to avoid it appears is to be physically active and performing in these team activities.
Like it.
Hell yeah, brother. Well said. All right, Joe. Good job. We'll come back to you again. Trying to break up these segments here so we all get to talk a little bit. I love it. This is going to work really good in our regular football season. I just thought of something I wanted to add real quick. Now that the NFL is going to like weird, it's like what, Thursday nights, some Friday nights, Sundays.
That's just
Mondays.
week one. So that's just week one.
Just week one. Regardless, you're still going to have to pay for Netflix,
oh yeah, 6 different
Prime,
streaming
TV. What's
Paramount.
the other? There's like 2 more. Yeah.
Paramount. Peacock. Paramount because of CBS. Peacock. CBS, and then NBC is Paramount. Yeah.
NBC's Peacock.
Okay, that's why. I was like, I don't.
That's what I just.
You guys
said.
have Paramount?
Oh, you said CBS.
No, CBS is Paramount, and then NBC is Peacock. Yes, I have Peacock. Yeah, I have Paramount.
Okay, you do. Joe, do you?
Yeah, my T-Mobile pays for it for me, so it's nice. That's the most basic plan with commercials. So, watching live football doesn't.
Is there any of those streaming services you guys don't have besides YouTube TV right now?
I think I have all of them.
I don't have Peacock. I don't have Fox Sports, so I just pirate those games, and then Red Zone, of course. I'll subscribe to that when it's time.
Fox isn't on any like streaming apps other than like Hulu Live or anything, which kind of sucks.
Okay.
But with the ESPN merger, though, it might be a little bit different this year. So that actually, like, if you do have ESPN Plus, like I have it through my phone plan. There should be quite, because that's what Monday night games are on anyway. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think they're going to add more primetime games to ESPN.
They are. So ESPN's going to launch their new app for $30 a month. And when they bought out NFL Network, they're going to get those games that NFL Network has, which are like the European games and some of those Saturday games late in the season. So ESPN absorbs those games in general.
Okay. Yeah, because last year I was able to watch literally every single game because I had all the streaming platforms. But I didn't need to have Paramount. And I used Fox off mom and dad because they had DirecTV and all that stuff. And then Peacock we get through our plan too. So it's like, you know me. I'm an aficionado. What is it? Is that the right word? I don't know. I like to watch the games live. Like that's like my favorite thing to do. Like I don't want to see anything on paper.
Unfortunately,
and this year I was like,
yeah, it doesn't really matter for me for Sunday games, like because I have Prime, so I get the Thursday night games, and I have ESPN Plus, so I get the Monday night games when I'm off work. But Sunday I work 9 to 7, so I'm either watching them on my phone when I'm on break or on the TVs while I'm walking the casino floor, which sucks.
Right.
Nice little perk there, working in a casino.
But Sundays were slammed, so it's not like I can just like. I have like a walking route mapped out, so where I'm still, busy, but I can watch the games on all the different because we have TVs everywhere, in one specific section. But like if we're busy and like I'm in the middle of like some like big call, like I can't watch at all.
I understand. I totally get it.
It sucks, man.
It does suck, man. I agree with you.
We're at work. I'm looking for my new assistant, and the biggest question in the interview is, "Do you work Sundays?"
Are you willing to work
they're
Sundays?
pretty much high.
Yeah.
You're talking about Nick. I'm gonna be your new assistant.
I'm waiting, dude. Hell yeah, I'm waiting.
I'll work Sundays. Just let me watch the games on my phone.
I got a scheme coming out for Aaron to move out.
Have an earpiece. He'll have an earpiece in so he can listen to Red Zone and Scott Hansen.
I mean, at that point, you'll be the assistant manager. You can just sit in your office and watch the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, I just don't like to go. I like to drink a bottle of champagne while I watch at 10 a.m.
Yeah, I don't need to drink until the night. I'm good.
Yeah. Maybe I should put that in the thing. How early will you drink on
9 a.m.
That's stupid. Right.
We're dumb.
Yeah, we are. Got too much. All right, let's do a NFL top quarterback tier list. I'm gonna run through it. You guys tell me if you agree or disagree. Because there's some of these I don't agree with. So T1, Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Matthew Stafford. Let's just do the top 5. Right there, those top 5. Is there anyone that you guys would take out of that?
Matthew Stafford.
Who would you replace Stafford with? Who would
you either Daniels or Mayfield?
No, come on. Aaron, stop it. Come on. I know you well. Come on. I think the 5 is intact.
I don't think.
Go ahead.
Stafford was not a top 5 last year.
This is going into this season, though. Also, let's preference that this list was compiled by 50 anonymous people that are head coaches of the NFL, scouts, GMs, and previous GMs.
So it's NFL. Opinions.
But
this is my opinion.
Mostly.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
Mostly.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So it's the opinions. They're not going by stats or shit. It's the opinions.
I will say a lot of the talking heads, they had an issue with Jalen Hurts where he has, and they would have put him in the top 5 and put Stafford at 6.
So
no.
So I have 2 things. I have 2 things I want to add to that. They're in the top 5. Yeah, I would probably drop Stafford too. And yeah, I was gonna say Jalen Hurts, but because you said that, I'll say Baker Mayfield instead, just to be controversial. And I also don't like that Pat Mahomes is a T1. I don't think.
They're tied.
I think
that means they're tied. No, that means Mahomes and Burrow are tied for 1.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying I don't think he's a 1 or a 2. I think Patrick Mahomes would be closer to 5. Shit, I'll leave Stafford in there and take Mahomes.
Wow.
I'm just saying. I think Mahomes is he's gotten lucky and blessed. The whole team is just like blessed. Kind of like what Aaron said earlier. Yeah, we don't want to keep talking about the refs, but like maybe the refs have too much to do with it. The way he plays is like he's a scramble guy. He just runs all over the place and finds like opportunities, which in my opinion is luck. We're all running every single day waiting for something lucky to happen, and then he just seems to have good eyes. Maybe he has a really good optometrist. I don't fucking know.
And you talk about Dano.
Yeah,
you're giving shit to Dano for leaving him out of the top 10. Oh my word!
I didn't say he wasn't. I didn't say he wasn't in the top 10. I said I would take him out of time. He won. I can probably drop him down somewhere lower in the 5s. I think overall, the people that I like I like to watch play. Excuse me, Josh Allen, definitely. I think he's dangerous. I think he has good mechanics.
Love watching Josh Allen
win games. He could go up even higher. He could be a number 1. Okay. Lamar Jackson, as much as I love to hate him, yeah, he deserves to be in the top 5. Who deserves to be in the top 5? Yeah, Jalen Hurts. I mean, the guy just won a Super Bowl, and we're gonna put him at T9, tied for 9th. Like, come on, dude. That's dumb. That's dumb as shit. And Baker Mayfield, he also can throw the fucking ball, and that's what you want. Okay, Jordan Love can throw the ball. I'd put Jordan Love up to the top 10.
I would take Baker and I'd replace him with Herbert or CJ Stroud.
I'll take Goff out of that and put Baker up there then.
Oh no, Goff deserves to be there, bro. I think Goff deserves. I think he earned his spot. I think people are high on Jaden Daniels because wait for year 2 when people have the scouting report for Jaden Daniels. With all due respect, he's great, and I appreciate what he did last year. But no one has scouting report from last year.
The last season, and we're like he's up there. I think
we're in the 50 NFL industry experts. That is the list, man.
Yeah, but NFL experts are also full of shit. Some of the shit that they say is dumber than the shit we say on here.
All right, let's move to the next tier here.
Yeah, okay, fine. 6 through 14. No, actually, let's go. We kind of already talked about most of that.
Well, are you cool with Jordan Love being there? Are you cool with Jordan Love being where he's at? And Brock Purdy, who you spoke so highly?
Top 10. Yeah. Oh, okay, he's a top 10 quarterback.
Yeah.
The fact that Dak Prescott is
I was just gonna say that.
Dak is where he needs to be. Dak is where he needs to be.
He could be higher than that, but whatever.
I think he could be lower.
Or no. I meant Dak definitely needs to be way lower. I think you take Aaron Rodgers or Tua and put him above Dak.
I don't know about Tua.
I'd say Tua.
Oh no, he can't play in weather under 70 degrees, guys. Come on. What are we doing?
Wait, and timeout. Yo, you're in love with Bo Nix. You're gonna take Dak Prescott over Bo Nix?
Where is even Bo Nix on?
He's on the other side of the column.
He should be higher. Right. I think Bo Nix and Dak Prescott should switch.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a solid switch right there. And then Geno and Kyler Murray should be switched.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'll buy that. Because Kyler is like, what are we doing here? Yeah.
Yeah. And Geno had a hell of a season last year.
Where are we at with Brock Purdy? Nick? Is he staying right there at 14 for now?
Yeah, I'd keep him right there.
Well, Nick was just speaking highly. They're going to win the NFC West.
Oh, hold on. You know I love Brock Purdy, but he's still in the top 15, and that top 15 is the way you want to be. You want to be on the good side of this.
All right. And Jordan Love, you're good at 13, or you say you're moving him to 10?
Jordan Love's in the top 10 for me.
Yeah, I'd put him in the 10.
Ooh, I put him right outside of 11.
Honestly, I'd put Stafford at 13.
Oh my! All right, now. Keep that same energy. I love it. I pushed Shadur right at 16, maybe, or 17.
Yeah. And then I think Sam Darnold and Rodgers should switch.
I think that's fair, Aaron. I think that's fair. I think that's legit. I'd actually put Bryce Young above Caleb as well. I think Bryce Young is going to have a burst out season this season.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna throw another curveball. Let's do Kirk Cousins in the top 20 because he's in 25th. He's in the top 20.
No.
He could take Drake May, Caleb Williams out of there, and Bryce Young. He could take all three of those guys and put them out of there.
That is true.
What about Trevor Lawrence? Because he's still slumping, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's right where he should be.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in a good spot. I agree with Aaron. Like he doesn't have the team around.
Justin Fields should be 22 and replace Drake May. Move everyone down a tick, and then Bryce Young above that 23.
Oh, fuck that. No.
JJ should be at 22 or 23. JJ McCarthy.
You can put Justin Fields where JJ is. I'm fine with that swap.
What about Daniel Jones? I think he's a little under respected here too at 30.
No. I was like, he's got to prove himself. I think he's right. He's right there.
So we're saying the bottom 5 here. No, bottom 6, 20. Actually, bottom 7, 27. Justin Fields, the 34. You see how I feel bad for Kenny Pickett. You see how he's in a tier by his own here in the color grade. So I think we all agree that 27 through 34, you guys need to legitimately prove it this year, right? Yeah. Maybe outside of Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco, we know who he is.
True.
Everyone is in a need to prove it season. Yeah. Interesting list though. I've never seen. I don't know if they've done this in the past, but this was brought to my attention this year, earlier this week. So I was like, this is definitely appropriate for opinions mostly, because these are opinions.
I think
mostly.
I think my biggest problem are like 6 through, I guess.
Oh, there's 18. A lot of opinions there, man. No, even 5.
Those are
5 through 15. You guys are putting Stafford, my boy, 5. Down there. Oh man, that's a shot to the heart.
I should have said
5. You gave Love a bad name. I don't know, man. Just
I mean, realistically, you take 5 through 20.
I love.
You take 5 through 20. You take 5 through 20. You put them in a bag, and you just start pulling names, and it's probably fine.
Yeah. I agree with that.
5 through 5 through 16. And you put Bo Nix at 16.
You fucking know. You cannot do. No,
I wouldn't go
no, Eric.
I'd take Geno Smith over Trevor Lawrence.
I'm just trying to agree with them so we can just move on.
Oh, come on. And Bo Nix, we already said Bo Nix was higher, just saying.
Okay.
That was fun.
That was just like an open forum to just argue and just talk over each other.
Yeah, and we've been going at this for what, like hour 20 now?
I don't have a timestamp right now
because we got 3 more fucking.
We're close though.
Okay. Good talk. Let's keep going. Joe wants to talk about the first AP poll of college football has been released. Joe,
all right, fellas,
lay down some knowledge.
Oh yeah, thank you, Nick. I'm very excited about this. Keep it short and sweet here. So we got Texas #1 with Arch Manning quarterbacking finally being elevated as the starter. Penn State 2, Ohio State 3. And you can see the list for yourself, fellas. But I think the biggest discrepancy was Penn State being 2 and Ohio State being 3, because the first game of the college football season after week 0 is Texas at Ohio State. And that's going to be marketed as the first #1 versus #2 ever in week 1. And all the college coaches got petty, like, no, we're going to put Ohio State at #3. So that's what we have. Couple of dark horses when we're looking at this rating. Texas, definitely the favorite. Clemson is looking really good. Penn State's looking really good. Arizona State and South Carolina. The South Carolina Gamecocks. I love their team name. They have a great quarterback as well. Another sleeper team for sure. Tennessee Volunteers, Nick. They look like they can be a threat as well. Noticeable teams that weren't ranked was UNC, North Carolina, with Bill Belichick coaching there. The Colorado Buffaloes with Deion Sanders. They're not ranked as well. But these are all preseason ratings, but this is what we have right now. Some notables for sure. SMU at 16. Indiana at 20. We all thought Indiana was a one-and-done show last year, but looks like they made their way back into the top 25. Alabama cracking the top 10 after missing the college playoff. That was interesting for sure. Notre Dame is looking like a powerhouse as well. Texas Tech, they have probably one of the most donated money from donors in the Big Ten. Good for them. Ole Miss losing Jackson Dart. They obviously replaced it with an incoming freshman quarterback, if I recall. So kudos to them. Fellas, if you're not paying attention to college football, it's going to be a lot of fun this year, as it was last year, especially with the implementation of the college football playoff. They're doing some tweaks this year, but college football is going to be a lot of fun this year. Once again, like I said, kicking off with Texas at Ohio State week 1. It's going to be a lot of fun Saturday afternoon when they play.
Joe, maybe you can enlighten me because, I don't. Can you pull up that list one more time? I know I don't watch a lot of college football, obviously, mainly because it always seems like there's too much going on and my mind's preoccupied with obviously the NFL, and I didn't go to a accredited school.
Yeah, I know.
Why the fuck would I care so much? I always thought Arizona State, though, was like not that good, in Illinois, I didn't even know they had a fucking team. Is there any enlightenment as to why they're in the top 15?
They did a great job in the transfer portal, and they did a great job recruiting. Arizona State was in the college football playoff against Texas last year. That was the breakout game for Cam Skattebo, the running back for the Giants that was drafted in the 4th round. And that game went to overtime and really raised Skattebo's draft stock. Skattebo, a great player. He's from Rio Linda, California, too, which is around the Sacramento area. So Arizona State, they're retaining a lot of their players. And here's the thing with Arizona State. Last season, they were projected to finish last in the Big 12. They went on to win the Big 12 and clinch a playoff berth. So they were able to retain a lot of their players, did very good in the transfer portal. Illinois, they're called the Illinoisans, their mascot. They were relatively good last year. They missed the playoffs. I think they were able to do good in the transfer portal again, and they retained a lot of their players because they're sophomores and juniors, and a lot of them want to run it back one more year, see what they can do. Michigan, number 14, definitely stepped up for sure. They're going to be a team to contend with while missing the playoffs last year, but they did beat Ohio State for the 3rd year in a row in that rivalry. SMU, in my opinion, is 16 and 17. SMU and Kansas State are the surprisers, in my opinion. But
like Tennessee and Texas Tech and Ole Miss way down there, and those guys up there doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But whatever.
Well, SEC teams, Nick, Texas, Tennessee, and Ole Miss, SEC teams, Nick, they do good job recruiting. They do a good job in the transfer portal. They do a good job with donations from the graduates. What do you call them? The alumni. Thank you. The alumni. Thank you. Yeah.
I almost said Illuminati.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say that too. Iowa State is a surprise, but we'll see what happens for sure. But you can see the top 20, roughly the usual suspects, more or less.
So fucking be it.
Any questions, Aaron?
Right.
I mean, do you have a question about John Gruden, maybe one of the coach in the SEC? There's actually rumors that they might move on. LSU might move on from their coach, forgetting his name, that maybe John Gruden could be a replacement next year.
Yeah, here's the thing, Joe. If I had a question, I would have asked it.
And that's your college football 25 premium.
Brian Kelly, that's who you're looking for.
Brian Kelly, thank you. Brian Kelly, thank you.
All right, good shit. Let's keep moving. We're almost done here. Aaron, you got a question that you wanted to ask?
I do, boys. I was thinking, this was a couple months ago now when I asked you this. For your respective teams, you know, me being a Raiders fan, Joe being a LA Rams fan, Nick being a Green Bay Packers fan, our social media manager also being a Raiders fan. I'm curious, if you had to pick a Mount Rushmore for your team, who are the 4 players you would put on there with one honorable mention? Let's start this off with RJ's list. Let's throw them on here.
I was gonna say, you can't just spring this on me.
No.
RJ, our social media content manager.
Yeah, you've had like 2 months, dog.
Doing the project last minute here, standard.
Yeah, so yeah, right. So this is RJ Ainsley's Mount Rushmore with the honorable mention. Start with the honorable mention. He put Ted Hendricks. He put little notes on his players too. Dude embodied what it was like to be a Raider. Strong, mean, fast, scary. Won 4 Super Bowls and was an integral part of all 3 Raiders Super Bowl teams. That's his honorable mention.
And he's the honorable mention?
Yeah. Yeah. So start with number 1, Al Davis. Obvious reason. He was the Raiders.
Did he play for Raiders?
Second. No, he didn't play.
No.
Coach. Jesus Christ. It could be coaching or players. Or owners.
I feel like he might have played. I don't know.
No. Second on RJ's list is John Madden. Led the Raiders to first Super Bowl win, multiple championship appearances, and division titles. Third would be Tom Flores. 3 Super Bowls with the Raiders. First minority head coach to lead the Super Bowl team. And his fourth, RJ's Mount Rushmore is an all-coach Mount Rushmore.
Oh,
John Gruden. Put together the last great Raiders team. Drafted Woodson, got Rich Gannon, etc. So that would be RJ's. Let's move this on. Joe, go ahead. Give us your Mount Rushmore.
Yes, sir. So I ordered my Mount
Rushmore. I respect that, RJ. Sorry, real quick.
Yeah.
Shout out RJ. I respect that. Good job, dude.
The coaching greats, and the ownership greats too. So I ordered this in the order of what Mount Rushmore is. It's ordered in the order of the presidents, George Washington being the first and Teddy Roosevelt being the last. Of course. So number 1, I got Jack Youngblood, all-time Rams great defensive end rusher. No, wait, hold on. I got to double check this. I'm getting second thoughts here. Oh. Defensive end. Yeah, that's okay. I was thinking of the Raiders tight end who had a similar name. I can't think of him, but anyway, Jack Youngblood, number 1, great Ram of all time. Number 2, I got Kurt Warner, one of the greatest rags to riches stories of all times. You know, working in the grocery store,
They made a movie about him.
They made a movie about him. Yeah. How many football players can they say they had a movie about? Tom Brady, I'm looking at you. They don't have a movie of you yet.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they
Wait,
do.
which one?
Yeah, they
which
do.
one?
It's a good movie too.
I haven't
the one with the four old ladies.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about like a movie that's focused on his career, though, not a movie that like he's involved in.
Oh.
Because he was in Ted 2 as well, which was great. And he's had him up.
Then he still has a movie.
A movie about like a biography.
A biography.
Yeah.
A mockumentary or whatever the fuck it's called.
Mockumentary where it's like played by someone else. Yeah. Anyway, so I got Kurt Warner number 2, coming in, stepping in as the replacement quarterback week 1 and running the whole system. And they win, I don't know, known as the greatest show on turf. You may not have heard of that. Number 3, I have Marshall Faulk. It was a debate between him. It was a debate between him and Eric Dickerson, but Marshall Faulk had a lot better stats. Eric Dickerson was the first great running back of the Rams, but Marshall Faulk did outpace him a lot. Number 4, I'm sure you all can guess who it is.
Aaron Donald,
number 99. Yeah, I mean, there's no.
You said guess.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Probably the number 2 best defensive player of all time, maybe number 3. I enjoyed watching him just dominate, like getting quadruple teamed on the offensive line. It was great. It was fantastic. Number 5, the honorable mention I have is Torrey Holt. Probably
Nick's
one of
boy.
Yeah.
I love that.
Nick's boy. Yeah, probably one.
I drafted him after he was undrafted.
Take a shot.
Yeah, one of the best wide receivers of Rams all time.
Sleeper. Inside guy.
Mm-hmm.
I remember
that. Torrey Holt. Oh my god. Okay,
I fucking love that.
It was like one of the last live drafts we did too. Oh,
that was
So
fun.
funny. Yeah, it was.
That was great. A right-in draft pick. Round 12. Right-in.
I meant to say fucking Torrey Smith.
Yeah.
No, man.
Oh my god.
And Nick won that year too. I just want to mention.
Yeah.
I did, yeah.
Right. I didn't have to draft a guy that played to win.
Yeah. Joe, it's a great Mount Rushmore. It's kind of what I was expecting, honestly, because I thought about your guys' teams too. Pretty spot on. Great job.
How about Jim
Nicholas.
Everett?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Nicholas, let's hear it.
Okay, so this was tough, and I'm gonna try not to preface this, but I'm going to. The reason why it was so tough is because the Packers have such a long standing history,
really?
And
I feel it.
A lot of it, yeah. I was trying to do like what I could remember watching as I was growing up, and then I was like, well, that's not really the assignment, and also, I'd never.
It's your own personal one.
Yeah. So exactly. And that's what I went off of, is like personal, like what means the most to me. First off, Bart Starr, because everybody loves Bart Starr. Bart Starr is one of the greatest to ever play the game. He won 2 Super Bowls, and he won like 5 championships before they were even called Super Bowls. So he was like the face of the Green Bay Packers before football was really like a prominent sport that's watched nationwide. So shout out, everyone knows Bart Starr's name. Fantastic. That goes almost without saying. Next up, I got to put Vince Lombardi on there. So obviously, I don't even know if I even have to talk about it. Vince Lombardi is Vince Lombardi, greatest coach of all time. Lombardi, yada, 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 yada. Goes on forever. Super inspirational. I still read quotes from him all the time. And I'm like, holy shit, like this guy was a genius. Okay. All right. These next 2, I don't think are going to be that surprising either. That was the problem. I was trying to find something that I could go, okay, this is going to be surprising, but it's not. Reggie White, although he played with the Philadelphia Eagles for as long as he did, when he was a Packer dude, he was dominating. You can see him in like, I bet you people have seen him before in like pictures and like, oh, who's that guy? He's like the face of the whole thing. I have a little Reggie White statue that my dad gave me when I was like a little kid, and I took everywhere with me. He's just the man. And fun fact, he's a Tennessee boy, so he went to college at Tennessee. So
Volunteers,
actually the Buffalo Wild. Yeah, the Volunteers. Yeah. The Buffalo Wild Wings here in Dixon has a framed Reggie White jersey, and I think it's signed even, and it has like all these cool pictures. So even more reason for me to want him up there, right? All right, and then last but not least, I imagine you're going to think I'm going to say Aaron Rodgers, but I'm obviously going to say Brett Favre.
Nope.
Yeah,
that's exactly.
yeah,
I didn't.
yeah.
I would honestly. The only one I didn't expect was Reggie White. I had a feeling that was going to be Brett Favre was going to be on there.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't want to do like just quarterbacks, and Reggie White was a player that stuck out to me. I mean, I have his jersey and everything.
Yeah.
He won a
I was
Super
expecting
Bowl
Curly
with
to be on that
Favre.
list.
He's a good no, poor Curly. He's already got a statue outside Lambeau. He doesn't need anything else. He doesn't need to be on the Mount Rushmore. So yeah, Brett Favre almost goes without saying. But growing up, watching him play, that was awesome. That was a good introduction into football. And a fun story is me and Jake. I might have told this on the podcast. We had a life-size poster of Brett Favre on our bedroom door when we were little kids in the room that we shared. And one time, somebody, I'm pretty sure it was Jake or one of our friends, I don't remember who, drew. It's Favre standing like this, about to throw a pass, and he's got his towel right here, and somebody drew a penis on the
towel. Figure.
Heck yeah.
And yeah, and so I like erased the penis, but then it was just because it was a pencil, so I erased it, and there's just like a white mark of a penis on its white towel, and it just goes to show you, a couple years later he sends his dick pics to the masseuse, and he's still the man, dude. He's still the man.
That's true.
My honorable mention is going to be
AJ Hawk.
Paul Hornig, the halfback, our running back way back in the day, just because his name's historic.
Yeah.
Fuck Aaron Rodgers. No, I'm just kidding. I love you, Aaron. I'm just kidding, Aaron Rodgers. You're a good dude.
Real quick.
You're out there. It's just tough.
We have a lot of 49er fans that listen to this. Who do you guys think is the greatest 49er of all time? Single 49er.
Jerry Rice.
Yeah, probably. Probably Jerry.
I'd say Jerry and then
Joe Montana.
Either Jerry or Joe, right? Yeah, I agree with that. I think we're all on the same page.
I think Jerry.
But Jerry takes cake. I'm sure. Nick, great list, great Mount Rushmore, love it. We're gonna go into my Mount Rushmore. Like the Packers, like Nick, the Raiders, believe it or not, have so many historical Hall of Famers. This was really hard for me, just because starting with number one, you have to put Al Davis on there. Like you can't have a Raiders Mount Rushmore without having Al Davis. He is the Raiders. He created the Raiders. He is the Raiders. Was the Raiders. Number two, I am also like RJ gonna go with John Madden. John Madden, after Al Davis was a winning coach. In the 70s, we were dominant, won a Super Bowl. John Madden, obviously, video game franchise named after him, one of the greatest broadcasters as well, but he was a Raider. Number three, going old school, Kenny the Snake Stabler has to be on there.
Love it.
He held so many quarterback records for the Raiders for so long. He won a Super Bowl with the Raiders. He was just cool, poised, had a fucking cannon. He just one of the greatest Raiders of all times. Just they had to put him on there. Number four, the last one, my personal favorite Raider of all time. Grew up loving watching him, was sad when he left. Charles Woodson.
There you go. Let's go.
Yeah.
So,
you better be on that
list. First defensive back to reach 50 interceptions, 20 sacks. Obviously, talk about his career, won a Super Bowl with the Packers, went to numerous Pro Bowls with the Raiders. He was dominant, first round pick, first defensive Heisman player, got drafted by John Gruden, had a great career as a Raider, even though we didn't really do anything. My honorable mention was the hardest pick, honestly, because, still leaving off Mr. Raider Tim Brown, Bo Jackson, Marcus Allen, Eric Allen, Ted Hendricks, Jim Otto, so many legends.
Jim Otto.
Honestly, honest to God, Derek Carr.
Devontae.
Hey,
Oh. No, Derek Carr.
Derek
Aaron.
broke all of Stabler's, almost all of Stabler's records. If he had not been injured, if he had proper coaching, if he had won a Super Bowl, he would have been the greatest Raider of all time. And that's why I have to put him in my honorable mention. And that is all, folks.
Okay.
Yeah, that wasn't Jamarcus Russell. Let's go, Aaron. Love it.
Bro.
I know you're causing Nick a heart attack right now.
I know.
That's just beautiful.
And my body's like tweaking right now. What the fuck?
Jim Otto. He left him off, man.
All right. Well, last but not least, I don't have any rips. I don't have anything.
I totally just threw Nick off.
That was great. That was fantastic.
It all up. I'm gonna close this out with showing something really cool that I got from one of my house leads. Shout out to Allison Wary. She's awesome. She works at the hatchery, which is the hatch print. They make them for like different events and stuff. Ryman does them all the time, but she got me this. I don't know if I showed it yet, but it was actually the Hatch Show print, limited edition. There was only so many made for when the draft was held here in Tennessee, and that was the draft that me and Celine went to right when we first moved here. It just happened to be at the same time. So this April date right here is when we moved here, and we got to see them draft live, and it's a Go Pack Go hatch print, which is super fucking awesome. So
I like it.
Here's my show. Shout out Allison. Thank you, Allison. Love it. I got to get it framed and put it up in the man cave.
Absolutely.
Badass. All right, boys. Great episode. I think we all had fun. A lot of controversy. A lot of craziness going on.
Your boy Derek Carr, man.
I'm shook. I'm shook.
The dude just gave everything for the team, okay?
He did.
When's he coming out with his new eyeliner? That's what I want to know.
I don't think he ever wore eyeliner. I think he's just naturally beautiful. I said it, whatever.
What is it? Car by Elf.
Oh man. Oh gosh.
Gosh. Okay.
Great.
Until next time, guys. Football season's right around the corner. I don't know how many more we're gonna do before we actually get to football season, but it'll be at least one. So
3.5
like,
weeks
comment,
left.
subscribe, share. Thanks for watching, guys. It's been a pleasure. Until next time. Love everybody.